morning, students. Myself Swati Thakre, your science teacher. So, students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well and you are fine. Okay, students. So, students, here in today's session, before starting, I want to talk with you on some points. Okay, students. So, what are those points? The first point, that is about your submission. You have to submit your notes, worksheet and assignment in the JPG image form, not in the PDF. Okay, students, in JPG image form on the Google Drive, so that I can check it, and again that check notes or whatever maybe the worksheets will upload on that Google Drive. Okay, so that you will get idea what are your mistakes or what is your progress, or what are the things which you have to write, what kind of question answers you have to write. That's all. So students, this is about the submission. There are certain students who have the confusion regarding the assignments. So in assignment folder, what you have to put over there, student, the assignment which I have already told you in my previous videos, that about to make the charts, okay, to make the notes, to draw the figures. So this kind of assignment, and also the practical work, the practicals which you have written in the practical activity book, that also you have to just scan that images, photos, and upload that practical writing work on the assignment folder only. Okay. Also, students, there are practicals which also perform at your home also, students. I know that all the practicals are not performed at home, but the practical like the air exerts pressure. What are the materials required for that? Glass, water, and a cardboard sheet. So all these materials are available there at your home. So students, you all have, it is compulsory to do the practical, the materials which are at home. By using that materials to do the practical at your home, it is compulsory. You can make the video of that practicals and send it to me at the on the Google Drive on assignment folder. That also have the marks, students. You have to pick the images certain, and that also upload on the Google Drive. Okay, students, if you have any queries regarding uploading or whatever maybe it is, you can feel free to ask me. Okay, what about the worksheet? Worksheet I also given you through the prisms, okay, after each video. So you have to solve each and every worksheet, that is from the first video, that is that practice from practice worksheet to till the worksheet which I have given you, that you have to solve and upload it that on the Google Drive. Okay, students, so this is all about the submission. And all of you also know that there are also the marks for your notebook. Okay, so if you submit your submission properly, then I will give the proper marks, students. You all of you know that there are marks for the notes book. So if you have failed to submit the notes and any other work, then it will really affect on your marks. Okay, and don't take more tension, or don't worry about your studies, students. Just go through the each and every video. Okay, just learn and read the line by line in the textbook. Okay, I hope you will do better. So students, this is all about what I wanted to talk with you. Now we are going to proceed to today's session. The today's session is about the doubt clearing session. Okay, students, so in your textbook there are also certain questions instead of exercise, that means the checkpoints. Okay, after 2 to 3 pages there are certain questions in a square bracket, that is checkpoint. So here in today's session I want to discuss that question and answers with you, so that this so that the lesson number 9, that is force, is also revised. Okay students, so today's session we are going to revise this lesson number 9, force. Shall we start? So students, first we are revise over here, that is the fill in the blanks. Okay, so first fill in the blank is anything that changes the motion of an object and causes motion is known as. Again I repeat students over here, anything that changes the motion. Okay, anything that changes the motion of an object and causes the motion. Okay, means changes the motion of an object and causes motion is known as dash dash. Yes students, we have learned this in the theoretical part in our regular videos. Okay, so regular lectures we have seen this. So can anybody student tell me the answer of this? Yes, anybody? Anything that changes the motion of an object and causes the motion. Okay, so the answer for this question is force. Okay, what is that question? Force, that is anything that changes the motion of an object and causes the motion is known as force. Okay. Next, a window can be opened either by a dash dash or dash dash. Okay students, suppose you have to open the window. So what are the possibilities to open that window? A window can be opened either by dash dash or dash dash. So what is the answer for it? Yes, push or pull. So a window can be opened either by push or pull. The next one is a force acts when there is an dash dash between two objects. Okay, a force acts when there is an dash dash between two objects. So students, think about it. Whenever the force is act, what is necessary for acting any kind of force, students? Yes, what is necessary for acting any kind of force? So the answer for this question is interaction. Okay, what is the answer? Interaction. So a force acts when there is an interaction between the two objects. Okay, this also we have seen in our regular lecture, that is whenever there is interaction between two objects, then the force will be act. The next one is during interaction of two objects dash dash act on both the object. Okay, that is the same question but it is asked in the different way. Okay, just like previous. See, during interaction of two objects dash dash act on both the object. Okay, what is the answer students? Suppose there is during interaction between two objects. Suppose there is interaction between the two objects. So what will happen if the two objects are interact with each other? The force will act over there on the both object. Okay, so the answer for this question is force. The next one is a push by a boy failed to move a box because. Yes, students, see again, what is this question? A push by a boy failed to move a box. Suppose there is one box and one boy tried to push that box from one side to another, but he really failed to move that box. Why he really failed to move that box? Because the applied force was less, because he exerts the less force. So due to that less force, that box failed to move from its position. Okay, so the answer for this fill in the blank is the applied force was less. Next, a force has both a magnitude and dash dash. Okay, what are the two things that force possesses? Yes, students, anybody? Force has both a magnitude and direction. Okay, so the answer for this question is direction. Next, true or false. Okay, students, you have to just think what is question, and accordingly you have to thinking give the answers. Okay, first is a force will always produce motion. Yes, students, always produces the motion, any kind of force. Yes, think about it. If there are the forces act over there, but always the force can causes the motion, or it depend on that situation, students? Yes, obviously it really depends on the situation. Whenever you apply any kind of force, that will not always produce the motion. Okay, students, so the answer for this question is false. It is the false statement. The next one is change in the height of an object is not a motion. Okay, change in the height of an object is not a motion. Yes, student, what is the answer for this? Whenever there is change in the height of an object, so whether that is motion or not? Yes, students, is not a motion. Yes, this is the motion because it really changes the height of an object. Okay, students, so this statement is also false. The next one is motion is caused by interaction between two objects. Yes, this is true because if there is interaction, then the force will act over there on these two objects. So this statement is also true. Next, action throw is a force. Okay, what is the action? Throw means it is a force. So while action catch is not, catch is the force, students? No, obviously you just take the catch. Okay, but for throwing a ball you require the force. Okay, so what is the statement over here? Action throw is force while action catch is not. So it is the false statement. Okay, when a hand pushes a spring forward, spring pushes the hand in backward direction. Okay, when you push with your hand a spring forward, what your hand really feels at that time? That spring pushes your hand in backward. Okay, in the backward direction. So this statement is true. Next, two forces acting on an object in same direction add up. Yes, students, what we have seen in our regular lecture, that is whenever the two forces acted on any kind of object in same direction. So here same direction is most important. If two forces are applied in same direction, what will be the resultant force? That will add up. So this statement is true. Next one, two forces cannot act on an object in opposite direction. Yes, students, this is really true or false? Two forces cannot act on an object in the opposite direction. Yes, obviously it really acts. So this statement is false because whenever the opposite directions are there but two forces are act over there, so it is the false statement. Next one is net effect of various forces on an object is in opposite direction. Net effect means, students, the resultant force of the various forces on an object is in opposite direction. So this is the true statement. The next one is zero force act on an object is called resultant force. Yes, students, if there is force act that is zero force is act on an object, it is called a resultant force? No, obviously not. So it is the false statement. The next one, resultant force on an object is always less than one of the applied forces. Is this situation always happens, students? The resultant force on an object is really always less than one of the applied forces? No, obviously, so it is the false statement. The next one is you have to just think and give the answer of this question. What will be the resultant force? Okay, what will be the resultant force if forces first F1 and F2 are acting in the same direction? See students, two boys are there. One boy acts the force of F1 while second boy acts force of F2, okay, in the same direction on an object. So when there is same direction, what will happen students? The resultant force will be add up. So resultant force F is equal to F1 plus F2 because they are acting in the same direction. Next is F1 and F2 are acting in opposite direction with F1 greater than F2. See students, if there is opposite direction, then what will happen? The resultant force will be subtract with each other, or resultant force will be difference between each other. So, but here as the F1 is greater than F2, then here we write the resultant force F is equal to F1 minus F2. Next one is F1 and F2 are acting in opposite direction with F2 greater than F1. See students, in this statement F1 and F2 both are acting in the opposite direction. Okay, both are the forces acting in the opposite direction, but in this case the F2 is greater, that is the force applied by the second person is greater than the force applied by the first person. So what will happen, as there is the opposite direction, they will subtract with each other, but from what it is subtract, that is F2 minus F1. So capital F is equal to F2 minus F1. Here why we take F2 first and then F1 students? Because F2 is greater in this case than that of the F1. Now write the effect of the following actions. Okay, here are certain action and you have to write the effect. Means after acting any kind of thing, what is the effect occur? Okay, see students, a pulling the rope tied to a toy. Okay, suppose there is a toy. So there is a rope which is tied to that toy. Okay, so after tied to that toy, what will you have to pull that rope, pull that toy, okay, with the help of rope. So what is the effect after doing this action? By pulling the rope tied to a toy, what is the effect of this action students? That is, in this effect there occurs the change in the position of toy and the speed. Okay, if you tie a rope to that toy and just pull that toy towards you, so what will happen? It will change the position of that toy. That means that toy will come towards you and the speed of that toy also get change. What is second condition over here? Pushing a jammed door. Suppose there is a jammed door and you have to push that door. What is this action? It is the moving the door. Okay, that means it changed the position of door. Okay, the next one is throwing a ball. Okay, the next one is throwing a ball. So what is this action? If you throw a ball, what will happen students? The change or the speed of the ball will get change. Okay, so here it is the effect of changing the speed when you throw the ball. Next one is inflating a balloon. Okay, suppose you inflate a balloon. So what will happen over there? It will change the size and shape. Okay, when you inflate the balloon, what will happen? The air get exerts into that balloon, and due to that air, that balloon gets inflated, but at the same time the size and the shape of that balloon will get change. Okay, the next one is stretching a spring. When you stretch the spring, okay, it really easily stretch, but what will happen? Due to that action, there occurs the change in the size. Okay, there occurs the change in the size of that spring. Now the next question is, list the 5 changes a force can produce in object state. Okay, here you have to list 5 changes a force can produce in an object state. Suppose there is one object and you apply the force. Okay, so after the application of forces, what will be the changes occur in that object? That you have to list out over here, student. That means these are the effect of forces. Okay, so when the force act on an object, the following may be happen. Suppose you applied forces on the object, what will happen? See students, first it can change the position of an object. Okay, it can change the position of that object. So if you apply the force, so it can that object can move from one place to another, so it can change the position of an object. Second, it can change the direction of the moving object. Okay, it can also change the direction of moving object. If you kick the moving ball in a east side, so what will happen? That ball will move towards the east side. So there is occurs the change in the direction of that moving ball. Okay, the next one is, it can change the speed of the moving object. Okay, or if there we apply the force, what will happen? It really change the speed of object. If there is a moving ball, but at certain time it itself comes to rest. Why this happens, students? Due to the frictional force over there. So the force which is act over there, due to which what will happen, students? The speed of the moving object will get change, and afterwards it can change the shape of an object. It can change whenever you fill the balloon with air. What will happen? At the first moment that balloon was too small, but as the air is enter into the balloon, what will happen? That balloon will get big in case of their shape. Okay, that and the shape of balloon will get change. It can also change the size of object. Okay, just we have seen that the example of spring. When you stretch the spring, what will happen? It really affect the size of that spring. Okay, so it can change the size of an object. So these are the 5 changes of force. These are the 5 changes whenever a force can produce in an object's state. Next one is, name the 2 contact forces. Yes students, there are 2 types of contact forces. There are 2 types of forces. What are these 2 types? Contact forces and non-contact forces. So what are the example of contact forces? That is frictional force and muscular force. Okay, so these 2 are the contact forces because there requires the contact over there. Okay, what is required there? Contact over there. Now the next one is, name 3 non-contact forces. Name 3 non-contact forces. So what are these 3 non-contact forces? Means the forces which does not require any kind of contact, or which does not require the interaction between 2 objects, but still the force act over there. So what are these 3? These 3 are the magnetic force, electrostatic force and the gravitational force. So all these 3 are the non-contact forces. The next one is, match the correct answers. Okay students, what is next one? Match the correct answers. See, in the A group, what is there? A gravitational force. In the A group, these all are the types of forces, and in the B group there are the actions. what will happen when you apply the forces. So the first one is the gravitational force. Okay, the first one is the gravitational force. So what is the answer for gravitational force? See over here in the B group, the A option is nails attracted by the lodestone. No. Okay. Motion of the earth around sun. Yes, student. So where does this gravitational force act? This gravitational force act on the motion. Okay. The motion of the earth. This gravitational force act on the earth. Okay, students. So the next one is friction force. Okay. See over here in the B group, what is the example of frictional force? See, an electron repelled by another electron. No, it is not the frictional force. The horse pulling a cart, it is also not a frictional force as there is pulling. A ball rolling on floor. Yes. The option D is the answer for second. That is a ball rolling on the floor. Whenever that ball roll on the floor, what will happen? There occurs the friction between the ball and the surface of the floor. Okay. The third one is magnetic force. Okay. So what is the example over here? Magnetic force. Due to magnetic force, what will happen, students? The nails attracted by a lodestone. That is option A. The nails are attracted by the lodestone. That is a magnetic force. The next one is electrostatic force. What will happen in the electrostatic force? The answer is E. Option E. That is an electron repelled by another electron. Why this an electron repelled by the another electron over here, student? Because the electron possesses negative charge and both have the negative charge. That's why they get repelled with each other. Okay, they possess the like charges. The next one is the muscular force. So what is the answer for muscular force? Option C, that is horse pulling a cart. Okay, so whenever the horse pulling the cart, what will happen there, or what kind of force act over there? That is the muscular force. Okay, students, all of you got it? Thank you. So students, here we up to this we have seen certain objective type of questions which are present at your textbook. Okay, you just go through your textbook. There are the checkpoints over there. These kind of questions are there. So here in today's session we are just revise that question answer. We are just discuss these question answer, what are the possible answers of all these question, so you will get about the idea of each and every question's answer. Okay, students, I hope you all get all the answers. As these are objective, it is not really difficult to understand, but you have to think in a scientific way what is the answer of these. Okay, so I hope you will get uh, all the terms or the topics which we cover in today's session, because certain students have the doubt regarding these question answers. They also ask me that, Miss, you have given the exercise, but the answers for these questions we really don't know. So here I hope that students also clear their doubt, that here I have taken these question answers. You have to go through these question answers, then you will get the more idea about the how to um, how to think about any kind of question. Okay, students, thank you. If any student have the queries regarding these topics, so they can ask me anytime, but at my mail id. So students, here I also wanted to talk with you that please don't send your any kind of submission to my mail id. I will not accept that. Okay, students, you have to submit all your submission on the Google Drive only. Okay, some of the students said that means there are the PDF images. So you have to convert these PDF images into the JPG image form. Okay, so how you can convert that? You can just go through the Google and type there PDF to JPG image online converter. Okay, then you have to just put your PDF over there and it will automatically will be changed into the JPG image, and that JPG image should put on the Google Drive. Okay students, thank you.